don't think I'm going to build swordsmen, so we don't need iron. There's a couple other things you can make with iron, but we have some to spare, so we are okay. There we go. I think I don't need this catapult either, even though it leveled up. I'm still going to get rid of it. We have a lot of defense. I usually don't have this many soldiers on hand, but we'll be okay.
I find the great thing in this world is not so much where we stand, as in what direction we are moving.
That road to this place here got finished. Now that it's done, let's tear it down. Remove roads. Okay, so they want the barbarian's nest that is bothering us, so that is free reputation. Great, let's do that immediately. Freaking barbarians. They're gonna pay for attacking me anyway. What do we need now? We should probably go ahead and get guilds. Trading post or tile improvement you can use to squeeze some more money out of extra workers. We can upgrade our cataphract into knights. Not that we need them right now, but if we did need some soldiers, that would be a good upgrade to get. Banking is good for money, and that's down the road here. And we could also go lower, and this lower route is production. There's some nice happiness stuff. I always like Notre Dame, however you want to say that. I'm pretty sure that's right. But anyway, 10 happiness is awesome when you're Liberty. But 4 faith is good for us anyway. But right here, metal casting. I love this this tech because you get all this production buildings. We do have some iron, and for each iron we have, we get an extra hammer out of it. Or we can keep going towards science, this is the next step, obviously. Schools, 3 science, and then science based on the number of citizens, just like the library. When you get these across all your cities, it really adds up. You can start putting out hundreds of beakers in no time. There's also this architecture thing is nothing but wonders. There's 4 in here. There's definitely something that we want in there for sure. No matter how you're going, you can always find something there that's nice. Of course, there's always astronomy, and the observatory would be very nice, so we might as well get that. I don't know that we need it right now, though. Let's go for architecture, and we'll get the things on the way to it, which of course is guilds and some other stuff. If you saw that attrition thing, that is his, one of his faith units, that is Egypt's faith units, was walking through my territory where a different religion's in place. Not great prophets, but every other, like the Inquisitor and the Missionary, they both lose health over time if they are in the enemy area. So you can't just meander about with those units. That's one reason why I don't like missionaries that much. They're just a cheap knockoff great prophet. They can't start a religion and they can't spread it as well either. And they just lose all their health trying to invade other religious areas. Not to say that they don't do the job, because they do, and they do it by going in bulk. But I would rather just save up for a great profit, usually. Okay, what do we need here? This is the one that needs some work. We can get some production by building a stable. Not too much, though. We should build the temple, because food bonus from our religion stuff. Upgrade this boat to what? To a galleass. That is the normal first ranged boat in the game. It's pretty good. I didn't really think that was much of an upgrade, honestly. Okay, so I don't think we're paying for those roads since they're in their territory, so we don't have to bother with them. We do have to bother with this one here, though. Alright, Potato Jr., where'd you come from? You just wait there. So this barb's nest is empty, I don't know why. But free rep, whatever, we don't even have to fight. I'll take it. Boats can dock in the city just as well as soldiers. They don't count. They count as a different kind of unit. Lighthouse, let's get that. Well, university is more important to me. I want science in my big city. You can see that we're already up to 54, and if we want more, we can squeeze it out with the science focus. But we really don't have any tiles that can help us with that, so it doesn't help us at all. It actually changes to production for some reason when I click science. I'm happy with the way it is now. We should be working this fish tile, though. Do we have anything to switch it off of? Nah, we're fine. We're fine the way we are. We could take one of these away. Let's do that. There we go. And this city, same situation, we're good. And this one's puppeted, we can't do much for this one. We'll just leave it be, it'll take care of itself. Destroy that road. You can see our GPT went up by 1 gold when we did that. It's a useless road now. I don't know how Japan is building all those wonders. It's really annoying. I hope somebody goes after him, because I can't do it. I mean, I could and it would be easy, but like I said, we don't want to go down that route if we don't have to. It's not fun to win the same way every time. You can see his weakness, though, considering that I'm a strong navy right now. I could just sail right up to Kyoto and take it. And I like that he built this right in the ocean, too. Just like me, we must have hired the same guy. This one's inside the Great Wall. Well, he just has stuff everywhere, man. Just here's the pyramids. I'm pretty sure this is the Temple of Artemis. Not sure what this is. Maybe it's the Parthenon. What a mess. They just kind of throw them on there like Monopoly pieces. I don't think we need all 3 of these bowmen either. I mean, we're talking about wasting money. I do pay for these, so let's find out if any of them are low level. Are they all level 2? They are. This one's almost level 3, so this is the, this one here is the worst. Let's delete him. And we got a lot of money we need to spend. What are we gonna buy? Buy something in this city. Oh, I forgot we can buy universities with faith. That is amazing. That ability is so good. Let's do that. Look at that. That's going to save me 660 gold. Okay, next up. Well, let's go ahead and get that stable. Why not? 1 production. Lots of production. That's because of the horses, too. We must have just got those. I didn't notice them before, in any case. And over here, a harbor is a way of connecting 2 ocean cities without a road. You can do it over the ocean. I'm pretty sure that the capital has to have one. Well, does it? I don't think it does, actually. In any case, it's kind of expensive. Costs 2 instead of 1. 1 is usually what you pay for a building, but some of them are a little bit more than that. You can see that the maintenance on the barracks and the Coliseum are 1. That's what I mean by it's just a little bit. It's not too expensive. It does take a little while to build. Sea trade routes get improved too. But we don't really need that. I mean, we're already connected. So what are we going to buy instead? We should get a ship. Cargo ship down here. That's good. Spend money to make money. Our religion is just booming. Let's check on that. How are we doing? World religions. Number of cities. Dance fever 10. Buddhism is beating me wherever that is. I should go down there and spread my religion to fight his. He's the number 1. Now that doesn't necessarily mean he has as many followers as me, but he has spread it better than I have. No one else is really... Carthage is kind of near, but not... They're way over there too. And we are getting... We could check right here. Our gold income is 24 from that skill that gives us gold for it. No, that is an awful deal. You know what? I want your ivory. What do you... Oh, yeah. So, you can tell he doesn't like me when you make him a fair trade, and then he comes back and says, nah, give me 3 times as much as what you asked for. Ah, sure. Okay. I really need to land this prophet and go look around. Barb's Nest, we're at. Yo, who cares? Why did I learn about this? It's because Budapest wants me to get rid of it, and I barely know who Budapest is. They live right there. Okay. Where are we? Oh, this place needs a... Kinda doubt we're gonna get it, but maybe I can... build one of these wonders. I really don't like Angkor Wat. I think it's like the worst one. I don't care about tile acquirement at all. I mean, it probably would be nice if you were doing like a... You were trying to take over a place really fast. I don't understand. Like, I can't even think of actually why you would build this. It takes so long, and you don't get much for it. I mean, just compare it to this right down here. It's 9 turns less of production, 100 less production, and it's way better. 3 faith, 1 culture, engineer point, versus 1 culture, engineer point, and a crappy bonus. I don't know. Maybe somebody can explain to me the purpose of Angkor Wat. I just don't get it. I never have understood it. It seems like the worst wonder in the game. I've never really built it. Okay, so if we trade with Wittenberg, we will be absorbing some pressure from another religion, so we don't want that. It's too bad that we can't give them our religion. But we are heavily on them anyway. Are the cargo ships ready? Let's keep it on the same route. Japan's going to kill Ramesses. Oh no. Samurai. Oh no, those are as dangerous as they sound. Oh no. I don't want him to take Thebes. Oh god, he's going to. I would rather just build another city than build Angkor Wat. I mean, how many turns did that say? I mean, my production's low here. Let's check it here. 23 turns. Do you know how many cities I could build in 23 turns? I should build the Grand Temple as soon as the university's done. doubles the pressure that comes out of the holy city. It gives me 8 faith. Amazing. That'd be a very nice thing to build. God, Egypt, will you be able to hold your own? Oh, that sucks. That might be my fault. I might have hindered Egypt too much. I have been picking on them. We were just, you know, that always happens to your neighbor. They're always getting killed by you. That's just the way it goes. Not too much for it, unfortunately. And if he takes Thebes, I'm going to have a lot of trouble. I want to get a closer look. Yeah, that's... Goodbye, Egypt. Japan is a powerhouse. Now these samurai he made are his long swordsmen, right? Let's check in the Cyclopedia. It's been a while since I played Japan. Yeah, they are the long swordsmen. They get shock for free, which is the open terrain. And they get a bonus for great generals. And they can build fishing boats without... you don't have to build work boats when you're playing Japan. You can just use samurai to do it. That's kind of a strange thing. I guess there's a historical reason for that probably, but yeah, they can do that. Ramesses is out of the game. It's weird, but Japan did what I thought Ramesses would do and built all the wonders, and now they have an army and Egypt does not because of me, really. I could come in here and save him. I could kill these archers for him at least, but it looks like he's going to die. And I don't care about it enough to save him. We're gonna just deal with whatever Japan ends up with. Japan probably gonna come after me next. I think I can defend myself. I left myself enough men. Oh, Oda Nobunaga made Angkor Wat. Well, good for you. I'm gonna build the Grand Temple while he's building other junk. He won't fight me on religion anyway. He's happily absorbed mine. It looks like he can't even make a religion anymore because the 5 have been hit. That reminds me, we got 270. We need to spend our faith. Let's get a university for free. I call it free. Costs faith, but that's free to me. We don't need it for anything else right now. I can use it to spread my stuff. And I probably will after I buy things everywhere. I have enough happiness to annex the city, and I probably should, so that I can buy upgrades for it. So here we have a choice for policy. This is probably the last tradition policy I want. 1 gold and -1 unhappiness for our capital for every 2 citizens. We're already at what? I just looked 12, so we're talking 6 gold and -6 unhappiness. Let's do it. There we go. That helps a lot. We got 500 gold to spend on whatever we like. Now is a good time to annex this city. You help us. That hit us with a little unhappiness penalty, but we can buy a courthouse for our dollars. It's actually a little bit more than we have. We'll wait a turn on that. Okay, now let's upgrade Heliopolis. Egypt's capital is gone. That's what I figured would happen. That's bad news. Look at Oda Nobunaga's score now. If I can beat him, I probably will win the game. Whatever I have to do to beat him. But anyway, he's my friend right now. So until he attacks me, we're going to keep the peace. We'll buy a courthouse, and we'll buy a mosque for faith. That courthouse is a little expensive. Cost us 4. It's probably one of the most expensive buildings there is. And that's why you don't want to annex a city. Because you can get rid of the unhappiness, but 4 gold a turn, you know? But I do want to annex it because I'm going to have some extra resources to make this city great. We're going to make it as good as we can. They wouldn't ever get as far puppeted as they will with me pumping money into their city. So, What do we need here? Ah, the circus. If you have an elephant or a horse, you can get free happiness. Just gotta build it. I'm gonna need to get units that can kill those samurai. They're very dangerous. Longswordsmen are something I can't get yet. They're right here on steel. Now, obviously, we went for education, and he did not, so we're ahead of him in research, but he is using these strong-ass units right here. We don't really have a way to kill those. They're just too strong. If he came after me with a couple of those, my whole army would be everything I need just to stop 2 or 3 of them. It would be a real pain in the ass. An unmet player has denounced Japan.
Their rising all at once was as the sound of thunder, heard remote. In the country of the blind, the one-eyed man is king.
Yeah, we are the first nation to reach Renaissance. We have a spy now, and we can use the spy to do all kinds of fun stuff. We can move... Well, you have to move him or he's not doing anything. Right now, he's just wasting time. So the first step is to move him, and you get this giant tooltip, which basically says everything you can do with him. So we can move it into our own cities right here. Here's the 4. The reason we do that is to protect us from other spies, the enemy spies. They will steal our tech, and that's a bad thing because we are ahead in tech. I'm pretty sure we're leading tech. Let's check. We aren't leading tech. We're actually pretty far behind, but we are far down the tree, and we're the first in Renaissance. We don't want people stealing acoustics from us, which could happen. So there's a good reason to counter-spy already. We can move him to city-states like these. We can do that to gain reputation with them and ruin the reputation of other players. We can, obviously, we can move it to the enemy capitals and steal from them. And we can use that also to find out their plans and to see what they're building for wonders, things like that. That's a pretty aggressive way to use spies right now. I think I might do that, though. I know Japan has tech I don't have, so let's steal from them. Kyoto has the most potential, which means that we'll steal the tech faster from that city than the other 2, but it's more likely that he will guard it. Okay, so we have a choice for diplomacy or spy. Diplomacy comes up later on the vote, and we will be using diplomats at that point, but right now we're going to do spy. And we'll see how that goes. It's going to take him a little bit of time to get there. Once he gets there, we can look at some options. Okay. So, in 3 turns, he'll be able to tell us how long it's going to take to steal a tech. So in 3 turns, we will see if it's reasonable. I know it will be, though, based on his potential. Hopefully that spy won't get killed and will give us a free tech that we don't have, like Longswordsman. Now what do we need here? A Musician's Guild would be nice. Musicians give us some great, pretty sure they give us golden ages. We probably can use those to our advantage. We don't necessarily want to build that here, though. Let's see. We want to build it in a place that has extra men to work it. That's not really this. This city needs every soldier it's got. Yeah. I think I'll do it in my capital in a bit. So we do need to find something good to build here. Might as well get this free 1 culture. I really should stop using the word free, especially when it's not free. Hey! You dropped your cup. You wanna buy some salt? Okay, we'll trade cotton for salt, yeah. Thanks a lot, Nebuchadnezzar. 2. I just met him, no! I just met him, we just said hello. I'm not going to kill Nebuchadnezzar. You know what? I'm considering it, because Montezuma's being a jerk. It's like she heard that Montezuma asked me to do that and immediately opened up the dialogue. I'm not going to war with anybody.
The merchants and the traders have come. Their profits are preordained.
Okay. So, now that we have an amphitheater, we can build the opera house, which is another culture, and a great work of music slot. By the way, the policy cost on culture, that's what they call it, the policy cost is the level up cost, 1010. If you have more cities, this goes up, and puppeted cities don't really add to it, but annexed do. So that's something to consider. I forgot to mention that. I want the Sistine Chapel. 25% culture in all cities, 2 slots for Great Works. Great Works stuff, I've been ignoring it. That's tourism. We'll talk about that when we actually do tourism. When you're not, you can kind of ignore it. It helps some, but it's not something that I ever gun for when I'm playing normally. It's pretty ignorable. Its effects are pretty minimal. I mean, I've never delved too much into it, so I might not be correct on that, but for the most part, when I've tried to use it and not won with it, it's not been that great. We're kind of running out of things to build here. Now, we have options down here that we got recently. 25% of our hammers becomes wealth or science. We can do that if we have absolutely nothing else to do. I wouldn't recommend you do that unless you're at the end of the game, or you really need something fast. If I was worried about this city, I would build walls, get some defense on it. Heliopolis is the city I think Japan would go after first, especially because they'd have to go through this city-state here first. So I think we will just build the Artist Guild here. And did I get what I wanted to build here? I don't think I did. Did it get sniped? I thought I was building the oh god, that's why I canceled. I had a temple requirement. I don't think this can get sniped, actually. This is a national wonder. I didn't realize that. So it requires a temple in all cities, and when I annexed that puppet state, I canceled it because we have to make a temple here now. We'll do that as soon as we can. Let's get our lighthouse up. And our cargo boat sailing to Japan for 4 signs a turn. Is he really making that much more than me? Well, trade. That's a great deal in any case. Everybody hates Montezuma. I don't expect him to survive too much longer if this keeps up. Wittenberg wants dance fever. Of course they do. Who doesn't? It'll come to you in good time. I'll automatically win that quest for sure. Where's my prophet? That reminds me. He's down here where this city that doesn't follow my faith is. Let's spread. Dance fever to Nipper. Yeah, dance fever. Hello, William the Orange.
Ik ben Willem van Oranje, stadhouder over de Nederlanden.
Kind of want his dies.
Mij staat nog veel te doen.
Oh, look at that. My spy has brought me some useful information. So it'll take us 30 turns to steal his tech, but in the meantime we know that he wants to kill me. This plotting against me message. We also know he's building Notre Dame. Yeah, we better be careful. Better get ready for battle. Get this ship where it goes, and probably should get walls. I want the temple, though. Damn it, I need money.
Ik geloof dat ik iets heb wat u enig belang zal inboezemen.
Everybody wants salt. Yeah, salt. Salt's great. You want to trade marble? Sure, let's do it. Marble. That's a luxury I don't have.